Alright, so for today's video, I wanted to make a quick showcase on this textbook that I have titled A Textbook of Modern Naturopathy by Lazarides. So I'll kind of just show you the size of the book, flip it over, and I believe that's a picture of the author. So now let me thumb through the pages so you can get an idea of what it looks like from the inside. And then I'll jump to the contents page and read off some of the topics that will be covered in this book. Alright, so let me go to the contents page. So as you can tell, each chapter has a lot that it covers. I'm just going to read off some of the chapter titles and maybe a little bit of what they cover. I'll try to zoom in so you can read it for yourself. Let me start off chapter 1. Okay. So chapter 1, we have digestion and the foundation of good health. It talks about the stomach, vitamin B12, acid burning, and a bunch of other things, gallstones. Chapter 2, dysbiosis, talks about fungal infections, parasites, bacteria. Chapter 3, we have metabolic sediment, degenerative disease, chronic inflammation. And then we have pH imbalance, acid-forming foods, toxins, and liver metabolism. Next we have chapter 5, circulation. Next we have chapter 6, the liver and detoxification. Flipping the page over. Chapter 7, energy and blood sugar, glucose, metabolism, and energy production. Next we have chapter 8, the cell membrane. Chapter 9, the brain and nervous system. Chapter 10, the immune system. Chapter 11, the adrenal and sex glands. Chapter 12, the kidneys. Chapter 13, the muscles. Chapter 14, the senses. Then on chapter 15, it talks about the skin. Get the shadow out of the way. Next we have chapter 16, bones and cartilage. Chapter 17, pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus glands. Chapter 18, the parathyroid and the thyroid glands. Chapter 19, growth and repair. Chapter 20, assimilation. Next we have chapter 21, food intolerance. Chapter 22, air pollution. Flip the page over. We have chapter 23, pesticides, PCBs, and dioxins. Chapter 24, heavy metals. Chapter 25, pollution in the office and home. Chapter 26, food safety. Chapter 27, protein excess. Chapter 28, peroxidation of fats. Covers cancer. Next we have chapter 29, gluten and casein. Chapter 30, vaccinations. Chapter 31, fertility. Chapter 32, infant nutrition. Chapter 33, the elderly. Chapter 34, food, aversions and addictions. Chapter 35, degenerative diseases. Chapter 36, mental health. Chapter 37, infections. Chapter 38, low blood pressure. Chapter 39, surgical issues. Chapter 40, tinnitus. Chapter 41, vitiligo. And then we have the appendix, clinical tests. Next we have avoidance and challenge test for food intolerance, laboratory tests for nutritional deficiencies, drug nutrition interactions, fasting, diseases, types of fast, and Indian medicine from India. We have diagrams, healthy plates, etc., etc. So that's about it. So if you want to check this book out, I'll put a link in the description box below. If you use that link to purchase something from Amazon, I will receive a small commission from Amazon. I also wanted to mention these other two books that I have. So these are textbooks for students who want to become naturopathic physicians. And I'll give you an idea of how thick they are. So it's a 2-volume set. It was around $200. Let me kind of just flip through this. Let me go to the contents page. Natural medicine. A textbook on natural medicine. So you can see it covers a lot. These are all the different chapters. And this is the, was this volume 2 or volume 1? So this is volume 1 and this is volume 2. And they're both pretty thick, heavy books with lots of information in comparison to this book, which is kind of thin. So I would say this book is full of good information, but it's more for, I would say, the layman who just wants to get an idea of what naturopathy is and have a book that kind of guides them on what steps to take to get better, to get healthier. And then these two books are more for people who actually want to become naturopathic doctors. So if you want to check these out, I'm going to also put a link in the video description. These are around $200 for both. So about $100 each. And this one I think was like, was it like 40 bucks maybe? I'll put the price in the video description so you get an idea. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and liked the subject matter, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Anything will help to grow the channel. So that's about it, and until next time.